Okay, everyone, let's continue our topic now. Okay, Manmohan, Durvesh, let's continue our topic now. Wait. Everyone, remember our last discussion on web filtering? Manmohan, Durvesh, web filtering. We can create web filtering profile, and these profiles we can attach with our firewall policy. So let's continue. Let's discuss this web filtering profile again. So into this profile, we can work with FortiGuard category-based filter. We can work on category. We can go with category based filter. You can click on any category. You can click on any category and can take a action. Allow, monitor, block, warning, and authenticate. So as per your configuration, everyone, for example, as per your configuration, this into this profile, you are trying to block this news and media category website. You are trying to block all political organization category website, social networking category website. But in my LAN side network, okay, we have some marketing or sales team, for example. Okay, we have some marketing and sales team, and they want to access, for example, some website. They want to access some social networking category website. Then, so here is the option: allow user. You can see allow users to override block categories. So if you want to provide override feature to some other user account, you can just enable this option. You can see this message group that can override. So yes, I have a group, for example, HR group one. This group can override block categories. And if they override this block categories, so which profile they can use? So remember we have predefined profile monitor all, Manmohan, Durvesh, monitor all. We can attach this profile. So this HR team, HR group one, they can override they can override this block categories, and if they override they can use this profile name. It's called monitor all. So this is category based filter. This is what category based filter. You can select your category, and you can take action. We have other options in case if you want to work with this option, you are trying to block complete category. But in case if you want to work with any specific URL, then specific URL. For example, I want to block www.facebook.com. This URL I want to block. So you can go with static URL filter. In static URL filter, you can enable this option URL filter. You can click on create new and you can create entry for URLs. So here we have option. Here we have option simple. Type is what? Simple. So we can go with simple type or we can go with a regular expression and wildcard. So let's talk about simple first. So in simple, you can type simple URL information like www.facebook.com. Facebook.com. You can type simple URL and after that you can take a action. You can take a action, exempt, block, allow, monitor. You can decide. So you can add specific URL here. And for example, I want to allow, you can select, you can click on OK. So like this, you can attach a specific URL information. And after that, you can take a action. You can take a action. What is regular expression and wildcard? So regular expression and wildcard both are same. But what we are using this, why we are using this regular expression? So here we can work with keyword option. We can work with keyword option. Let me show you. Wait. So here you can work with some keyword option. Keyword means what? See, this is called a regular expression syntax, regular expression or wildcard. These are a regular expression syntax. You can type, you can work with keyword option. For example, ABC. ABC. ABC means what? ABC, the exact character sequence, but anywhere in the string. Okay, so for example, if anyone trying to access any website, and in website there is a keyword is called news. News, I want to block. News keyword. Click on OK. You can click on create new. You can use other regular expression option like cap ABC. What is cap ABC? This cap ABC. ABC at the beginning of the string. For example, news247.com. So I want to block with news. Let's go with this option. So I'm using what? News. Regular expression with cap option. With cap option. So cap option is what? See, cap. It means what? It means what? You can see news at the beginning of the string. For example, if anyone trying to access news247.com, so you can block. You can use this option, ABC dollar option. So ABC at the end of the string, like 247news.com. Or you can use this option, A pipe B. A pipe B, either A or B. So if anyone trying to access any website, and in website there is a keyword is called news and media. News and media. I want to block. You can click on OK. So this is regular expression. I'm not using all the options, but you can see. Everyone, let me paste this URL in Zoom chat window. Manmohan, you can check now. Turvish, clear this option, regular expression, everyone. In regular expression, we can work with keywords, everyone. We can work with keyword. Multiple options are available. I'm not using all the options, but you can use as per your requirement. So this is what a regular expression or wildcard. Regular expression or wildcard. Now, you can go with other options. See, we can go with block invalid URL. So if anyone trying to access any website, and if website has expired certificate, as per FortiGate, it's an invalid URL. If you want to block, just enable this option. Just enable. Now block malicious URL discovered by Forti Sandbox. So in your Fortinet, network, if you have Fortinet Sandbox, okay, in Fortinet we have a separate appliance. It's called Forti Sandbox. In Fortinet, it's a Forti Sandbox. In Palo Alto, it's a Wildfire technology. In Checkpoint, it's a sandboxing. Okay, so Wildfire or Forti Sandbox, they can only detect malicious link. They cannot block. Same topic we have in Palo Alto. It's a Wildfire concept. Wildfire can detect latest malicious link, latest attack. It can only detect. To block malicious information, yes, you need firewall device. You need firewall device. So in your network, you have Forti Sandbox, and if Forti Sandbox will detect any URL as a malicious URL, if you want to block, just enable this. Just enable this. Now, content filtering. In content filtering, you can work with again keywords, but you can see here we have language option. For example, if anyone, see wildcard, regular expression. So if anyone trying to use this keyword, for example, kill in any language, FortiGate firewall can detect and can take action. Can take action. This is what our web filtering profile concept. One more clear, Durvesh. Like other security profile, everyone, we can create web filtering profile, and this profile we can attach with our policy. So this is what web filtering profile. Now let's talk about next profile option, last profile option. So antivirus profile. Actually, we have some other profile option, but Mohan, okay, like IPS. IPS, but this topic we'll discuss in our enterprises firewall training. Turvish, clear my point? Same firewall we will use,
Ci vin, que mania.
same firewall we will use for NSE7 training. Same firewall for advanced configuration. So file policy, file filter, application control, DNS filter, web filter and antivirus. These profiles we can discuss in NSE4, and when we will talk about NSE7 training, we'll focus on IPS also. IPS and DNS filter. Okay, so these two topics are related with enterprise firewall. So after FORTIMANAGER, we can go for enterprises, and here you can discuss in detail what is intrusion prevention security profile and what is DNS filter. So let's talk about our last profile here, antivirus profile. Antivirus. Mohammed, can you hear me, dear? Mohammed, can you hear me? Okay, Manmohan, Turvesh. Okay, so let's talk about antivirus profile, everyone. What is antivirus profile? Antivirus profile. So in our laptop, we have a small antivirus application, right? We have a small endpoint security solution. It's an antivirus application. So antivirus can detect viruses, no problem. Your small antivirus application can detect virus and can take action based on antivirus signature database. And you can download latest antivirus signature database from antivirus servers. But the point is your small application, your small antivirus application, yes, it's an endpoint solution, in-device solution, but it can detect limited attack. Okay, we have antivirus software, for example, antivirus software in LAN machine. It can detect virus, but we have limited signatures. Antivirus feature can detect viruses behalf of antivirus signature database. But you have limited signatures, for example, 5K signatures, 10K signatures, 20K signatures. So your antivirus can detect viruses, but antivirus profile can detect viruses, but you have limited signatures. Same type of concept we are discussing in firewall scenario, in any firewall scenario. Like in Fortinet. In Fortinet, we have same antivirus concept. It's called antivirus profile. But here we have a big database. In next generation firewall device, we have big database. For example, here we have antivirus signature database, like 1 lakh signature, 1.5 lakh signature. So database is big. If database is big, then yes, your firewall can detect a lots of attack and see, to utilize this antivirus profile, or to utilize any next generation firewall feature, you need proper license. Then you can download latest signature update. And if you have up-to-date signature, antivirus signature, then you can go to antivirus profile. Here we have a default profile option, or if you want to create, you can click on create. We can give a name. Antivirus profile 1. So you can create a profile name, and now you can decide action. When virus detect, see, when detect viruses, what action we can take? Block or monitor. So when your antivirus signature database will detect viruses in data payload, your you can take action. You can block or you can monitor your traffic. You can go with protocol decoders, or you can go with inspected protocols. You can inspect these protocols option. You can see HTTP, SMTP, POP3, IMAP, FTP, CIFS. So if anyone trying to access virus information, malware, Trojan, rootkit, okay, botnet activity, if anyone trying to access malicious information, virus information through these protocols, then your antivirus profile can detect and can take action. Can take action. For example, into this profile, I'm trying to enable all the option, but in your network, you can enable protocols as per your requirement. For example, you want to inspect only HTTP traffic. If anyone trying to download viruses through HTTP protocol, yes, firewall can detect and can take action. So you can click on OK. You can create your profile. This profile, same. This profile you can attach with your firewall policy, like other security profile option. You can enable, you can attach your profile, and you can go with deep inspection option. Why we need deep inspection? Why we need deep inspection? So if you guys remember in our antivirus profile, we have option for HTTP. We have option for HTTP. It means if inside machine is accessing viruses information through HTTP connection, then yes, your firewall can detect. But if this complete connection is HTTPS, if complete connection is HTTPS, then your firewall cannot detect. Your firewall cannot detect malicious information. That's why you need to enable deep inspection. This is drawback. This is drawback of antivirus profile in any next generation firewall device. In Palo Alto, in FTD, in checkpoint, in every vendor, you need decryption concept. In Fortinet, it's a deep inspection. In Palo Alto, decryption policy. In checkpoint, HTTPS inspection concept. In FTD, decryption policy concept. But in Fortinet, you can just enable deep inspection feature to decrypt HTTPS connection, HTTPS traffic. So you can go to policy. You can go to policy. You can attach your profile. You can attach your profile, antivirus profile, and you can enable deep inspection. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now how you can do testing to detect malicious information? Okay, your antivirus profile is working or not. For testing, what you can do, you can open these two websites for testing. Any idea about this website, eicar.org? Everyone, any idea about this URL? Manmohan, Mohammed, Turvesh, everyone? Any idea about this website, eicar.org? Manmohan, Mohammed, or any idea about this vicar.org? These websites, everyone, we are using to download virus. Okay, most of the administrators, okay, they are using the website to download anti-malware test file. See, here we have option download anti-malware test file. So if you have proper license, if you have up-to-date signature, then for testing, okay, your antivirus profile is working or not. For testing, you can open this website, download anti-malware test file. You can click on here and wait. And these are viruses, everyone. If you want to crash any one machine, just open this website, download these files and execute it. Done. These are anti-malware test file. So when you go to inside machine, you can open this website. You can just try to download these files. Your antivirus profile can detect this virus behalf of antivirus signature database and can take action. So these two websites you can use for test. I'm not downloading, okay? I'm only giving you an idea. If you have proper license, then you can do this testing. Manmohan, Muhammad, Turvesh, clear now? These two websites, everyone, you can use for testing. You can click on test malware file, and these are viruses. These are viruses. Now, this is what our security profile discussion, everyone. This is our security profile discussion. So we complete this section, everyone. This section. Now, clear now my point? Mohammed, Manmohan, Turvish. So now we can focus. Now we can focus on this section. This section, firewall authentication to high availability. Can we start today firewall authentication concept? This topic. Can we start today this topic, firewall authentication? Okay.
Yes, sir, we can start.
Okay. 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 Now, so let's talk about firewall authentication concept. In FortiGate firewall, you can say firewall authentication, and in Palo Alto, it's a user ID concept. In Checkpoint, we can say identity awareness concept, and in Cisco FTD, it's a identity policy. So it's a common concept. So I have one FortiGate firewall device. Okay, I have one FortiGate firewall device, and this portion, everyone, it's a LAN side portion. We have multiple computer this side, LAN computers. This side we are using as a ISP side network, ISP portion. Outside we have a server. For example, we have a server 8.8.8.8, 8.8.8.8. Now, so this inside machine, as per your policy, this inside machine, this 192.168, 10.10, 10.10. Okay, everyone, remember our firewall policy configuration? Manmohan, Mohammed, Turvish, remember our policy configuration, everyone? In policy configuration, we can add, this is port number 2. Okay, this is port number 3. So in policy configuration, we can define incoming interface, outgoing interface, source IP, remember, destination IP, services or protocol, and then after that we can take a action. What? Allow. So source IP, for example, source IP, I'm using this complete subnet 192.168.10.0. Destination, they can access any destination. So as per this policy rule name is rule 1. This is policy name. So as per your policy name, as per your policy, this inside machine, this 10.10 can communicate with this 8.8.8. Okay, as per your policy. Now within a session, this inside machine is trying to download some malicious information. Trying to download malicious information. So if I'm trying to verify logs as a firewall administrator, if I want to verify log information, if someone will hit on firewall policy, someone will hit on security profile, I want to verify log information. So in logs, I can only get IP address information. I only have IP address information. I don't have full visibility. I have source IP information, destination IP information, incoming interface, outgoing interface. That's it. I don't know which user account. I don't have full visibility because maybe multiple users are working. Multiple users are working with this laptop, with this desktop machine on a different time. So we don't have full visibility. We have only IP address information. I don't know which user account is trying to access malicious file, which user account is trying to access malicious application, malicious link. So for full visibility in network, we are using firewall authentication concept. We are using firewall authentication concept. We can create user account. We can create a user account. And to create user account, we have two options. To create user account, we have two options. We can go with local database. First, we can go with local database. In case if you are working in a small network, so yes, you can create some user account in local database and you can add in your policy, no problem. But in case if you are working in a big network where you have a remote authentication server in your network, remote authentication servers, like you have Radius server, RADIUS, Radius server, or maybe you have TechX server, or maybe you have LDAP server, Lightweight Directory Access Protocol, or ADDS, you can say, Active Directory Domain and Service, Microsoft ADDS. So these are what? These are called remote authentication database, centralized database, everyone. Okay. All the user accounts are available into these database. How to configure Radius and TechX? This is not our task. Okay. This is not our task. But for Radius and TechX configuration, we have a separate training. It's called Cisco ICE. Any idea about Cisco ICE? Manmohan, Mohammed, Turvesh? Identity Service Engine. For Radius server configuration, TechX server configuration, we need ICE, Identity Service Engine. And for LDAP preparation, for LDAP server, yes, we have Microsoft Certified Administrator. Okay, we have MCSA certification, MCSE certification. Okay, MCSA certified, MCSE certified. They can prepare Microsoft Active Directory server. Everyone, they are responsible. So my point is what we can create. We can see we have all the user accounts in centralized database. And in our training, yes, I will show you how to do integration with a remote authentication server. And in our training, I can prepare I can prepare Microsoft Active Directory server. Yes, or LDAP server, you can say. I can prepare. Okay, it will take maximum uh 10 to 15 minutes, everyone. So we can prepare, and I can show you how to do integration. I will also show you how to create a Radius server entry. No problem. But for real practical implementation, we are using ADDS. It will take 10 to 15 minutes to prepare. So we will prepare today. Okay. Active Directory server. So now my point is what? All the user accounts, everyone, all the user accounts are available into the centralized database. Turvish, clear my point every day? Turvish? All the user accounts are available into the centralized database. And these computers, Mohammed, these computers, they are the part of domain. For example, your domain is abc.com. Your domain is what? abc.com. So all the computers, they are the part of this domain. They join this domain. User accounts are available into the centralized database and they can log in. They can log in on any machine. User accounts, they can log in on any machine. So this time in your policy, you can add source user information. For example, you are creating policy for user 1, for user 2, for user 2. So you can add user account in your policy. This time, if this user number 1, for example, user number 1 will log in into this machine and he's initiating traffic. So you can do integration. You can create an integration in between this ADDS server and this firewall device. How to do integration? I will show you. So now when this user 1 will log in, he is initiating traffic, he's hitting on firewall device. Firewall will check this user account information in policy. If policy is available, traffic is traveling through the firewall device. Yes, you have a visibility. Okay, this time you have user account information with IP address. User account information you have with IP address. So this is for domain user full visibility. In case if you have some guest user in your network, for example, if you have some guest user in your LAN site network, okay, they are guest user, they are not permanent users. So I cannot join these computer to in our Active Directory. I cannot join because they are not permanent users. They are temporary user, they are guest user. So for guest user full visibility, what we can do? For example, in your network here you have DSCP server. So this guest user can plug his cable with switch. He is getting all the IP address information, IP address, mask, gateway, DNS entry. He is getting all the information. So he can initiate his traffic. He's trying to access internet traffic or network resources. So for guest user, if we want, we can use a concept in Fortinet. It's a captive portal concept. What is captive portal? What is captive portal? We can enable captive portal feature for guest user. When you enable captive portal, for example, we enable captive portal here. When you enable captive portal, inside machine will hit on this LAN interface. This inside machine, this guest user, he has all IP address information, IP address, mask, gateway, DNS entry. So he's hitting on this LAN interface. When traffic will hit on this LAN interface, then firewall will provide him a captive portal page. Firewall will provide him a captive portal page. With captive portal page, this inside machine need to authenticate. And you as a firewall administrator, you can provide username and password. For captive portal, no problem. You can create user account in local database and you can provide username and password, local database, or you can use remote authentication server database, no problem. So my point is you can provide username and password to each guest user. They can log in. For example, this guest user he's trying to log in with his username and password. And if this inside machine, if he is successfully authenticated by FortiGate firewall device, firewall will check policy for this user account. If policy is available, traffic is traveling. Policy is available, traffic is traveling. And this time you have full visibility. You have full visibility for your domain users, for your guest user. Clear my point? Manmohan, Mohammed, Turvish. Everyone clear now? Okay. So let's take a break for 10 minutes and then we can continue this lab part. Rest we can discuss in lab. Okay, Manmohan, Mohammed, Turvish. It's a 12:15 on my side. Let's take a 10 minutes break. We will continue at 12:25. Okay, please turn off your mic, everyone. Hi everyone, can you hear me? Manmohan, Mohammed, Turvesh. Okay, let's continue our topic now. Wait. So I'm trying to prepare this. Wait. I'm trying to prepare this Active Directory. Okay, please wait. Same step you guys can follow to prepare a machine as Active Directory. This topic is important because integration part is important because if you are working with any firewall devices, you need to know how to do integration. So let's prepare this machine as our lab server. Okay, let's prepare. First, we can configure IP address, static IP address on server machine. And for testing, we are using name abc.com. abc.com and IP address, you can see IP address is 200, 200, 200, 200. It will take maximum 15 to 20 minutes to prepare this. Hardware 40 gate firewall device, one more, right? Yes, you can prepare. It's a simple topology you can. Okay, hardware firewall. If you have hardware firewall device, one interface you can connect with any other machine. If you have internet connection, so you can put here on an interface. One interface you can use for management, for example, port number one, and port number three you can use for LAN side, port number two for WAN side. Yes, you can create. If you face any issue on physical hardware, you can discuss with me. One more. Okay, so let's verify IP address configuration ncpa.cpl. So I think I don't have any IP address. It's a new device. So yes, IP address 200.200.200.200. Gateway is a firewall LAN interface IP, so it's a one. And DNS, so same server I'm using as a DNS server. To resolve IP to name or name to IP, we need DNS server. So same IP I'm using for DNS 200, 200, 200, 200. Alternative DNS is 8.8.8. You can click on OK. You can click on close. So first, everyone, first you can configure IP address, IP config. Now we can start the server manager, and you can click on add rules and feature. You can click on add rules and feature. Now click on next, 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 and now you can select these two services, these two roles, you can say Active Directory domain and service and DNS server role. So you can select this checkbox, click on add feature, DNS, add feature, click on next, 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 and install. Please wait, this will take time. Okay, now, so you can click on close button. You can click on close and you can see here is a notification message. Here we have a notification message. You can click on notification flag and promote this server to a domain controller. So click on here, add a new forest and domain name. As per our topology, domain name is we are using abc.com. abc.com. Click on next. Now you can set password, pass at the rate 123. So if anyone trying to uh, remove this Active Directory, it's required password to remove. You can click on next, 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 next. Now you can click on install and this will take time. Manmohan, Muhammad, Turvish. This will take time, so please wait. This will take time. So let's add a new window machine. Wait. We can add a new window machine, Windows 7. This machine we are using as a domain user machine. So this is for domain and this machine is we are using for guest user. Let's connect a cable. Once Active Directory feature will install, this server will restart automatically. Everyone, can you hear me? Manmohan, Durvish, Mohammed, everyone. Okay. So let's try to log in. Let's try to log in. So you can see domain name is now here, ABC. So we can log in first. So after Active Directory installation, once you log in, you need to change your password. See, you need to change your password. So password I'm using pass at the rate 123. Pass at the rate 123. Now let's verify Active Directory role and DNS role now. So for verification, we can search for Active Directory users and computers. This tab, you can click on here, and this is centralized database, everyone. Here you can create, or Microsoft Server Administrator or LDAP Server Administrator will create all user account, group account, OU. Everyone, clear my point? Here you can create all user account into this centralized database. Okay, so let's create for testing. We can create some user account. You can right click, new. So I'm creating user account, user one, or you can say sales one. Okay, let's create sales one, S1, S1, sales one. Next, password. Okay, let's create marketing user, for example. So user MKT1, MKT1, pass at the rate 123, pass at the rate 123. Now we can create group account, for example. So sales-grp, click on OK. We can create, we can create mkt-grp, click on OK. Let's add these user accounts with group. So this is sales group and I'm adding S1 user account. You can click on OK, apply. Now in marketing group, I'm adding MKT1 user account, members, add. You can search MKT1, click on OK, click on apply, click on OK. Now next we can verify DNS service. So you can search for DNS, DNS, domain name system or domain name server. So this is DNS database. This SRV is a device host name. Let me show you. This computer host name. SRV, this computer host name. So now you can expand this SRV. You can expand this SRV and here we have forward lookup zone, reverse lookup zone. What is forward lookup zone? What is reverse lookup zone? What is primary zone, stub zone, secondary zone? This is not our task. Manmohan, clear my point? Mohammed, Turvesh. Okay, we are only preparing this server as an Active Directory. That's it. So I'm not going in deep. What is DNS? Okay. DNS configuration, it will take time. It's a related with Microsoft server training. We are trying to prepare this server as an Active Directory. That's it. So what you can do, you can just see, you can expand this forward lookup zone. You have abc.com. Or in reverse lookup zone, you can right click, just select new option. Next, just go with the default option. Just click on next, 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 and network ID. So IP address 200, 200, 200. Click on next and finish. Now you can right click on SRV, click on refresh, right click on SRV, and here we can use command launch NSLookup. So to verify DNS verification, DNS is working or not, you can click on this launch NSLookup. You can see everyone, we are facing some issue. Default server unknown, default server unknown. So to troubleshoot this, what you can do, you can open LAN card setting to troubleshoot this. You can right click on LAN card properties. First, you can uncheck this IP version 6 option. Then you can select TCP IP protocol version 4 properties. And now you can see DNS IP is not available. So let's configure again 200, 200, 200. And alternative DNS is 8.8.8. Click on OK, click on close. And now you can refresh this page. You can refresh this page and we can try again launch NSLookup. This time we are getting a proper response. Default server is srv.abc.com and this is IP address. So this DNS server is ready, everyone. This DNS server is ready and this Active Directory is ready. So let's join this machine, this new machine into this domain network. Let's join first. So this machine, it's not part of any domain network. It's a part of work group. See, right click, you can verify, right click, my computer properties. You can see everyone, this machine, it's a part of work group. It's not part of any domain network. So first we can configure IP address. So ncpa.cpl properties, Internet Protocol TCP IP version 4, IP address, same series of IP address I'm configuring 200, 200, 200, 222, for example, 200, 200, 201 is a firewall gateway and DNS is 200, 200, 200, 200. It's a DNS server. And alternative DNS is 8.8.8. You can click on OK, you can click on close. So first you can configure IP address here. IP config. Let's verify 200, 200, 222. So now my computer, right click, properties. You can click on change setting, change, and now domain. So domain is abc.com, right? Domain name is what? abc.com. You can click on OK. Okay, no problem. Click on yes. And now administrator account permission. So ADMINISTRATOR password pass@123. Click on OK. Wait. Welcome to abc.com domain. Click on OK, click on OK, click on close. And we need to restart now this machine. We need to restart now. Wait. So this machine now is it's a part of domain network. How you can verify? We can try to log in with username. See, we have some user account into this centralized database, into this Active Directory centralized database. See, we have S1 user account, we have MKT user account. You can create other user account also. For example, I'm creating HR1, HR1, HR1 password, pass@123, pass@123. Now let's go to domain machine. So now you can just click on switch user. And here I'm trying to log in with S1 user account. I'm trying to log in with this user account. Database is available here, but I'm trying to log in into this domain machine. So S1 password pass@123. Let's try. We can log in or not. See, everyone, we can log in now. We can log in now. Mohammed, Manmohan, Durvesh, yes. We can log in now. We can log in with, we can log in with S1 user account. So our domain network is working. Now we can go for integration. We can go for integration. So let's go to firewall device. Let's go to firewall device. We can try to log in. Okay, so remember our policy configuration, everyone. Policy configuration, we can define incoming interface, outgoing interface, source. So source, yes, we can attach address information, but this time we can work with source user information. Source user information. Let's continue this topic, everyone, tomorrow. Okay, Manmohan, Mohammed, Darvish. Tomorrow, same time. Okay, please connect on time at 11:30, everyone. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Bye, guys. Take care.